welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia. We're at the Castle Coliseum, the home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. Mike Patrick here with my longtime partner, Jay Billis, bringing you all the NCAA action on ESPN. And before we get started, let's get the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introduction.
The Hokies like to get things started early from three-point range, and Jay, the defense has to be aware of that.
And Mike, we'll see some man-to-man against this offensive team because they're outstanding shooters, and you may see some matchup zone as well, but that zone had better extend if they decide to go to it.
With these two teams, it always seems to be a chess match.
Well, it's a very sophisticated perimeter offense that's predicated on ball movement and execution.
Takes the shot. Hendricks reels in the offensive board.
Really solid on the defensive glass. That's the way to set the tone early in the game on the boards.
The Ducks are in possession, Jay. What can you say about this club?
Well, they've got a good inside game. They can really box out. Their front line can really punish you inside, and they really draw fouls and get to the free throw line with that great interior strength.
They always have a very physical showing. Let's see if they can do it again tonight. The Hokies have possession, 2 down. With the jump shot, the sophomore forward picks up after the miss. The senior wants the ball. They had a chance, but they didn't get him the ball. The dribble drive puts it up. The Hokies are in a great position to tie it up here. Let's see if they can make this possession work. Ray, too long on the shot.
One of the great attributes of this kid, he puts the ball exactly where it needs to be, and he gets the assist with that inside feed. He gets you the ball into your shooting alley. Beautiful basketball right there.
He's in close. Harris gets this one, and now they have the lead.
It is so hard to keep a guy that has this good a technique in the low post from scoring. You hope you can draw an offensive foul, but if he gets good low post position, he's going to make it awfully difficult for you to stop him.
For the deuce, Hendricks fights for the rebound. The Ducks looking now to take the lead. The score tied as they bring it up. Ray, perfect from 8 feet out.
Timing, speed, finesse, this kid has it all. And what I like is he has the understanding of the game in order to use those attributes. I really like how this kid plays, Mike.
The sophomore forward wants the ball. Harris bricks the open shot. Ray with the layup. It's an even ball game right now. Releases.
Oh, here's a kid that just knows how to create.
2-point differential between these clubs. Puts it up. Webb missed the shot. That was a difficult chance. They got a fast break. Picks up after the miss.
If the defense were just a step quicker, this is a play that doesn't have to end in a score. I think we might see some personnel changes right away.
Rejected on that shot. The Hokies recover it. Hale off with the jumper.
Boy, a top-notch defender there doing what he loves to do. Get in your face and make your life miserable.
The Oregon Ducks get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The Virginia Tech Hokies are trailing by 6 and have the ball. For 2, Ray rips down the offensive rebound.
Oh, what body control, Mike, to get that shot off. That is beautiful. Boy, he's not happy about the foul right there.
I know he's not happy, but he needs to tone it down a little bit.
You've got to keep yourself under control. Arguing calls never benefits you as a player.
The Ducks with the ball and a three-point advantage.
Box pound.
There's a loose ball. Three-point spread on the scoreboard.
Switch.
Jay, they got the bucket, and they're really competing tonight. This is a good ball game.
It really is, and they're getting the shots they want. They're doing that because they're working to get those good shots, moving the ball around and moving themselves. That's hard to guard. This is a really tough defensive assignment down low. The only way you can really hope to stop this guy down in the low post is to use your quickness to break contact, get around in front, and try to knock those entry passes away.
Wants it in deep. The Ducks track it down and get control. From long range, Irvin grabs the miss.
Great job getting his feet set and terrific body control to get that shot off while enduring the hack. Well, he's not happy about the foul right there.
I know he's not happy, but he needs to tone it down a little bit.
You've got to keep yourself under control. He'd better stay away from the referee.
Down by 3 with the ball. Fires. Hendricks. Short that time.
Shooting an air ball out of bounds could be a product of having too much time to think about the shot before you let it go. In any case, it could be classified as an absolute choke.
Inside.
Harris.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a 5-point game. The Hokies have a pretty decent deficit on the scoreboard right now as we played a good portion of this half. Jay, give us your opinion. How's this team doing?
This team needs to do a much better job in their half-court execution. They're missing way too many open looks. But when they do, they've cleaned them up pretty effectively on the offensive glass. But you take away those second-chance opportunities, and this margin is much bigger. It never seems like you can do enough to contain this kid's shooting, but I think the defense here was a little lax. They're letting him catch the ball in a position to shoot it. You've got to force him further out on the floor.
He's in close. The Ducks get the hoop, and now they have 9 unanswered.
This is a great college basketball game, a double-digit lead in the first half. They've got the edge right now, but they need to maintain their focus going into the break. This is one where you've got to play strong the last 5 minutes of the first half and the first 5 minutes of the second half.
Ray cans it and gets his 11th point of the night.
This kid is really having a great game out there today. He's not only playing well, he's under control, and he's making the right decisions. Without this kid's effort, there's no way they'd have the lead.
Great positioning in the paint. Nobody was going to get that rebound away from him that time.
The Ducks have the ball and are on an 11-0 run. Double team. The Oregon Ducks get that one and have now scored 13 unanswered points. The fadeaway shot. Jay, this team has come out really flat. If they don't get started soon, this could get away from them.
Well, Mike, they're not seeing the defense they expected to see coming out early tonight. They need to make some adjustments with where they're starting their offense, and they've also got to get their defense to try to jumpstart what they're doing offensively.
Going inside. Harris in the post, calling for the ball. For 2. The Ducks score again, and that's 15 points in a row.
Textbook play down in the low post. Good patience as this kid was determined to back his man down and get into the low post. If he keeps putting that ball on the floor, making that move, you've got to double team him right off the first dribble.
The Ducks take it up. They're ahead 14 points right now. Here comes the double team for 2.
Go ahead, Fox.
I own you.
The Virginia Tech Hokies call timeout. The Hokies take it across half court. Down big here, 16 points. Hale out on top. Ray is tagged with a reach-in. That's his first foul of the game. The Virginia Tech Hokies now in a full-court man-to-man. What do you do to get past this?
Well, I think you've got to try to beat that initial line of defense, Mike, and sometimes you can do that by going over the top. When you get past that first line, then you've got to attack. You can't just beat this press to get it across half court. You've got to beat it to score.
This is an 18-point ball game. The Oregon Ducks have really been playing good basketball tonight, Jay. They had the lead midway through the first half. Now they seem to be in total control. What's the key?
One of the things that's been most impressive about this team's performance has been their defensive rebounding. They've limited their opponent to one challenge shot. They can't allow that to change in the closing minutes of this first half. They've got to keep up their defensive intensity, and that means keeping up their defensive rebounding intensity.
This has been a very tough first half for these kids. Their shooting has really been off.
Not a whole lot of positives for this team right now, Mike. And as a coach, I think you're looking for ways to get your team's momentum going. This team can get down in a hurry if they're not careful.
Harris has it up top. Harris has position down low.
Boy, simple and beautiful right there. That's a great feed.
And coaches are very grateful when they have a kid who can pass like that.
And these two kids did a great job of setting up the defense and putting it in a position to break down. That's outstanding.
I got him. I got him.
The Hokies have got the wind knocked out of them right now, down 19 points. Takes the shot.
Sometimes I think it's best to stick to the basics, and that's what they did right there.
Well, it was perfectly placed. That's a great assist.
You got that right. An unselfish play that makes the whole team look good. Nice rhythm in that offense.
5-second call. They waited too long to inbound the ball. Has a look. Jay, you hate to see kids self-destruct out there. They're really struggling on the offense.
And, Mike, this is where they need to stay patient and focus on running some offense. Move the ball from side to side and look into the post. If you get it in there, that'll collapse the defense, and then all of a sudden you're going to get some easier shots.
Boy, easier baskets is what they really need. Bugs is hit with a reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game. The sophomore wants it in the post. Alexander collects the defensive board.
Mike, when you're down, that's the kind of defensive rebound you need to get you going late in this first half. Excellent job. Great toughness.
Bugs bricks a three from long range. The fadeaway. Webb can't connect from the stripe.
Oh, he had a good look at that time around and missed it.
Jay, this is really a power combo in the paint tonight, isn't it?
And those big guys have powered them into the lead, Mike. A much better front court game for this team tonight. Looking at the total points in the paint, it gives you a great idea why they're ahead right now.
Switch him up.
Ray had too much mustard on that one. Here comes the fast break. The Oregon Ducks get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The difference, 23 points. Inside shot. Fisher hits the back of the rim, but gets the soft roll.
Good vision, good hands. That play flowed perfectly. The pass led to the shot inside, and that's a great way to work the ball in. Terrific timing by the pass and the catch.
For the tray, Webb with the basket to beat the buzzer. What a shot. That's the end of the first half. The score, 46-28.
No lack of support from the band here.
Jay, they always give it their best.
And it really makes it...
They feed it inside. The Oregon Ducks continue continue to get those inside shots.
They're scoring at will. I mean, they're just executing their offense perfectly. And if they continue to do this, they're going to run away with it.
And they get the goaltending call.
As soon as the ball starts coming down toward the basket, you cannot touch it. I don't think he thought the ball was on the way down, but it was.
The senior center is asking for it in the post. Bugs puts it in with the layup.
Good vision, good hands. That play flowed perfectly. The pass led to the shot inside, and that's a great way to work the ball in. Terrific timing by the pass and the catch.
Ray rips down an offensive rebound. The senior already has 2 3-pointers, looking for a third on this trip down court. Hale blocks his man and is called on it. That's his first foul of the game. Alexander is looking for the ball. Reels in an offensive board.
Wow, Mike, this team is really performing well as a unit, and they're knocking their shots down. They've clearly got the advantage, and they're dominating. If they continue to hit shots, they're going to be tough to beat. That's the way you go after a defensive rebound. Go up hard with both hands, pull it down, and chin it.
The Ducks just dominating here, on top by 20 points. That's beautiful. Just check out the stats on these two guys.
Mike, that's where you look to your go-to guy every time down the floor. If he doesn't have it, that's when he can get other people involved. But when you've got a hot hand like this, you go to it until they stop him.
It's a 20-point game. Releases. The senior big man gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game. Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer. The senior with the ball up top. Harris wants it down low. Alexander with the two-hand dunk. The Hokies with a huge deficit, a 22-point disadvantage. He rips down another board. Boy, what an athlete, Jay.
Boy, he's such an outstanding rebounder. His team is really benefiting from his hard work on the boards. He's doing a great job of boxing out and going after it with both hands. That's a talented rebounder.
They get another basket in the paint, Mike, and that's been the main factor here tonight. They continue to pound the ball inside, and it's working very well for them. They get high percentage shots and the chance to draw fouls.
The Ducks get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The scoreboard showing a difference of 26 points. In deep. No basket there. The game's starting to get away from them as they fall further behind.
You know, the adjustments they made at halftime, Mike, are just not working, or they're not being executed. So they need to look to some other kind of strategy right here, because what they're doing is not effective.
He takes the 3. Alexander snags the offensive board.
Alexander.
The Virginia Tech Hokies are limping along here on offense, down 28. Ray has 2 3-pointers, could get a third on this trip. It's knocked loose. The scoreboard showing a difference of 26 points. Ray has position in deep. They drop it into him, puts it up.
Nice shot selection with the hook shot there, Mike. Look how he shields off his defender with...
The Oregon Ducks are in control of the ball game of 24 points.
Switch up, man. Switch up.
For 2. Irvin rebounds again. He's up to 7 now.
He would not let anybody come over his back on that one. He went up strong and grabbed it.
Double up, double up.
Bugs a little short on that one, but it's a kind roll.
That's a good read and great recognition. They really took advantage of the slight mismatch and put some points on the board.
Fisher wants the ball in the post. With the jump shot. Ray draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get two at the line. He hits the first free throw. He gets them both. Ray already has 2 3-pointers, looking for a third on this trip down court. He gets doubled up here. Fires. The Virginia Tech Hokies will take a timeout there.
Man, look at that mascot, Mike. He's trying to distract the coach while he's addressing his team. That takes some guts.
I think it takes lack of brains. He's annoying the Virginia Tech Hokies getting taken to school here tonight, Jay. They're down 26. The Ducks are going with a man-to-man defense. What do you want to do to beat this?
I think the answer lies in ball movement, Mike. You've got to move the ball from side to side, set solid screens, and the guys coming off those screens are really going to have to set their man up to pick them off, and then you've got to look to the screener. Oftentimes, it's going to be the screener that's going to be open.
Alexander sends it back outside. Releases. What a nice shot. Jay, it's their backcourt tonight. They've been very good.
They're really hitting their shots, Mike, and that makes your offense look really good. These guards are making a big difference for this team.
There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one.
The Oregon Ducks are continuing their great play tonight, Jay. It's been a one-sided matchup. They've got a big lead here, controlling the game as we move through the second half. Where have they excelled?
Mike, this team is literally running away with this game because of their fast break. When they get out and run, this is an outstanding basketball team and really fun to watch.
He gets the first of two. Blackwell looks fresh coming back out. He hits both free throws. The scoreboard showing a difference of 26 points. He puts it up.
Oh, I'd like to see that mid-range shot again. Let's see this one.
Watch the replay. That's just amazing.
He just leaned into the defender and absolutely drained it.
The Virginia Tech Hokies are limping along here on offense, down 28. Blackwell rebounds again. He's up to 7 now.
Really good job of boxing out and going after the ball. That's great hustle on the defensive glass.
Jay, that is so impressive, the consistency from this kid.
He continues to wow this crowd with big baskets. This guy has been dictating out on offense.
Ray reaching for the ball and is whistled. That will be his second foul of the contest. The sophomore forward has position and wants that basketball. Webb lays it in. The Oregon Ducks teaching a lesson right here tonight. 28 points ahead right now. The three. Ray perfect on the tray.
It never seems like you can do enough to contain this kid's shooting, but I think the defense here was a little lax. They're letting him catch the ball in a position to shoot it. You've got to force him further out on the floor.
No luck by the defense to get the ball, but he did get some skin, and the referee caught him right on top of it.
The crowd's getting a little extra encouragement from their mascot.
Another basket, and we're seeing the backcourt just dominate this game, Jay.
I think this team's guards have really gotten the advantage in this ball game, Mike. You're going to have to really press out on these guys because they're knocking their shots down right now.
That's how you grab a defensive rebound. You get it, chin it, and get out the outlet pass.
The Ducks doing what they came here to do, walking away with this game.
The best rebounders go after the ball. He's not only boxing out, he's pursuing the ball out of his area. Great rebound.
Ray is asking for the ball down low. Inside. The senior forward, perfect from 8 feet out. Another difficult basket, and it's this defense that's doing it. They've made every possession hard tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get the open looks they want. I think they've got to get more ball movement, better passing and better movement. It's not just bad luck that's affecting him here tonight.
Ray dishes it back outside. Hale knocks down the J.
That's an excellent...
Ray, he could pick up his 5th three-point bucket down the floor this time. Harris calling for the ball down low. The Ducks are dominating the scoreboard as we wind down this ball game. Jay, what are you thinking?
You know, Mike, this team has knocked down shots all night long. I mean, as we wind down this ball game, they've got a big lead, but they haven't really gotten a lot of assists in this game. That means they've been doing a lot of things off of one pass and a lot of one-on-one moves, a lot in transition. But they need to do a better job in the future of sharing the basketball because they're not always going to knock down shots with this frequency.
Launches the three. Man, that's a bad shot and a bad possession for this club.
And you don't need that right now. This is a time where you have to come together. You can't get everybody going off in their own little directions, living in their own world. These guys are playing nasty right now. This is the worst I've seen them play.
2 minutes.
Very alert to find the opening. How many assists is that?
That's 6 for him now, Mike, and he's finding the open man. And credit to his teammates because when they get his passes right in the shooting alley, they're knocking down those shots and racking up the assists for him.
For the three. The Hokies get the bucket. That's 7 unanswered. The ball's free. The Ducks touched the ball last before it went out.
He went out of bounds on that play, and then they give up the ball. And now they have a turnover.
The Hokies have the ball on a 7-0 run. They score again. I guess they can't do anything wrong tonight.
They're hitting shot after shot in large part because they're getting good shots, and they've done a good job sharing the basketball.
Goes for 3. Alexander pulls down the offensive board. You know, Jay, this is a kid that has really impressed us not only with his talent and skills, but with his effort.
No question, Mike. He's a raw talent inside, but then he's also got the finesse to be able to hit from the outside, and that's a great combination. Tough to guard.
Webb, three-pointer off. Goes for the 3. 39 seconds to go. Slams it in, though you normally don't see him getting much airtime. It's a pleasant surprise. Time is winding down, and unless you believe in miracles, this one's just about over.
No, I agree. With less than a minute to go in the huge deficit, they'll just play this one out. This is where the coach tries to use the game situation to try to teach his team something for a future ball game.
The Oregon Ducks score in deep again.
One of the great attributes of this kid, he puts the ball exactly where it needs to be, and he gets the assist with that inside feed. He gets you the ball into your shooting alley. Beautiful basketball right there.
Hendricks, no basket on the triple this time, but it's definitely a shot that he likes.
Boy, that's great execution to get out of the double team, Mike. They couldn't have done a better job of dishing it off to capitalize on that open man. Nice pass, nice catch and finish.
That will do it for this NCAA presentation. The score, 92-69. The Ducks were able to clobber their opponents here tonight, Jay. They really delivered an ambush. And what